You know, Jessica, I'm a huge soccer fan.
I don't think I ever would have guessed that. I swear she spends more time out on the soccer field when she's not specifically in the newsroom working on stuff for our web stories.
It's true, and we're a little over a month into the Major League Soccer season. Our Orlando City Lions are currently ranked 3rd in the Eastern Conference with a record of 2 straight across the board. I just can't seem to get enough of going out to the team's training, catching up with Coach Heath and the players. Check it out.
Meet Kyle Larin, the youngest player in MLS history to score a goal at 19, and Kevin Molino, the Trinidadian superstar who assisted that goal.
Come in the morning, get ready for training, get my body ready. I come out and work hard, and I think it's important for me to come out and work hard because it'll relate to go on to the game, and that's where the end. I have to go in there, do some lifting, which is hard, and then I'm with this guy the rest of the day.
For me, wake up in the morning, say my prayers. Before training, I play a little bit of FIFA, just to get accustomed to the game and get in that mindset. Before training, I play some and just come to training and maybe do a little lifting and then talk to Kyle, Donovan Ricketts in the locker room, joke around and prepare for training.
I think it was just when I was younger, I always had the ball in my hand and just watching the game on TV and the atmosphere of the game. And I just love playing on the grass and the field and just the momentum of the game and scoring. Scoring really gets me going.
For me, I grew up in a family that loves sports. Then after I moved from Arima to Carenage, and I had a personal coach that coached me. Now, unfortunately, he passed away, and he taught me everything. And every Sunday on the training park by myself to try to achieve something, and I'm happy now. I fall in love with the game.
Well, they definitely defy my expectations, and I can't wait to see how the team progresses throughout the season. It's even Kyle's 20th birthday today, Jessica. Happy birthday, Kyle.
The soccer craze has started. The Player Prowl brings you a new Orlando City player each week. This week, meet Eric Avila, a midfielder for the Lions. I had a chat with Avila, and he gave me the inside scoop on who his motivation is on the field, and even some fun facts about himself.
I mean, Kaká is actually, he's such a big player that I've seen him growing up, or seen him play when I was growing up. So I think watching him on the field and working hard, motivates me to keep going.
And Avila tells the story behind his number, 12.
When I was a rookie, I was number 12. But the first couple years as a rookie, I was 12. And then I changed. So then it's not really the significance, it's just what I started with. And then luckily I got a chance to get it back.
Stay tuned for another segment of the Player Prowl next week. And you can catch Avila in action as the Lions face the Portland Timbers away on Sunday, April 12th. Kickoff will be at 5 p.m. and you can watch the game live on ESPN2.
And I caught up with a few Orlando City Lions who are making headlines.
Soccer fans, get ready. The Player Prowl is highlighting another Orlando City soccer player this week. Meet Aurelian Collin, a starting defender for the Lions. Collin gave me the inside scoop on how he got his start playing soccer.
Playing in club, the first time I was 4, I remember my father got a fake ID, soccer ID, to change my age from 5 to 4.
And Collin even has 2 clothing stores in Kansas City. Will his fashion make it to Orlando?
Yes, I want to. Then right now, the past few months, I've been pretty crazy, training very hard. And so I don't know I want to, it's in the other side of my head, but I don't know what's going to happen.
Stay tuned for another segment of the Player Prowl next week, and you can catch Collin in action as the Lions face the Columbus Crew Soccer Club away tomorrow. Kickoff will be at 7:30 p.m., and you can watch the game live on My65 and Sun Sports. The Player Prowl is highlighting another Orlando City soccer player this week. Meet Seb Hines, a starting defender for the Lions. Hines gave Night Chat the inside scoop on his go-to trick.
Oh, I'm not a tricky player. I'll literally head it, and that's my trick.
And Hines describes a day in his life.
Just wake up, get washed, come to training, and then I like going to coffee shops. Me and Avi do a coffee shop at least 3 times a week or so, and just chill really, go on the laptop, Google stuff and watch TV. Nothing too interesting.
From sweat and hard work to teamwork. The Lions are training hard to prove themselves once the season begins. But what if the long-awaited MLS season doesn't actually happen? Team members are playing under an old contract. If a new one isn't finalized by the first game, the MLS season could be delayed.
It all depends if we can come to an agreement, us and the league, and we're going to take it by that stance right now. We're willing to put forth the effort to get things done.
A key issue between the players and the league is unrestricted free agency, which would allow players to leave for another team.
Unrestricted free agency needs to be in this contract. It's something that the players have, I think, earned. It's something that economically doesn't impact the owners, doesn't impact the league at all.
You were named the MLS Coach of the Week.
Yeah, I saw that. Somebody mentioned it this week.
What are your thoughts on that?
Fantastic. Let's hope it's the same next week, because that'll mean we've done something else good this weekend. So, no, obviously it's pleasing, but as it's the old line, I know, but it's in the collective. We've all worked really hard over the last few weeks for not a lot of reward. Me, the coaching staff, and the players. So it's a nice little reward for the performance the players gave last week in Portland.
Hey Lions fans, I'm out here covering the Orlando City Lions practice, and in just a few days, this bowl will be full of 60,000 screaming fans. In the Citrus Bowl, Nicole LaBosco, UCF Knightly News.